So today we're going to be talking about the Division 2, whether there's going to be more content for the Division 2, whether there's a new division coming out, what they're working on, and will we even have more content? Because after the Fei Lao mission, a lot of people just felt like the division as a whole, the franchise gave up on the game. And I could feel where everybody was coming from. It was a little underwhelming, and I was a little disappointed myself. Fei Lao has been one of the main characters since Division 1, and the way they let her go out, if that's really the way she went out, is kind of underwhelming. But I don't really want to focus on the way the Season 4 man ended, but I want to focus on the future of the Division franchise as a whole. Because when Lucasfilms and Massive announced their partnership for a new Star Wars game, everybody said there is no way that Massive Studio would be big enough to handle both. But wait, actually, the CEO of Ubisoft did come out and say that the Massive Studio is a large studio, and they are also collaborating with lots of other studios around the world. You're going to see more Division in this year and the year after. Now, PC Gamer wasn't the only person to release this information. Another person released the information from the call saying that regarding Ubisoft Massive, the team will work on new content for the Division in 2021 and 2022. And they also gave us that information about the new Avatar game will release prior to the new Star Wars game that they are working on. So I guess for a lot of you who thought the Division was actually over, who had lost hope for it, well, there's some good news if you guys are looking for more Division franchise content. So it looks like in 2021 and 2022, we should have more Division content. Now, my prediction is most likely Division 2 will have an expansion or more content for it added in 2021. And that goes along with me thinking that Red Storm might be the lead studio working that with Massive. Now, in 2022, that is when we can most likely see a Division 3, unless they have really good success with the content in 2021 for the Division 2, and then most likely either decide to keep doing content for Division 2, or if they're already working on a Division 3, that could be in the works too. Now, when could all this be coming out, right? So we know that they announced that we will have 2021 and 2022, but when is this content coming out? Well, recently on Twitter, I did tweet out that I believe that we wouldn't get any information until E3, which is scheduled for June 15th to the 17th. And these are estimated dates, so this could all change. But the reason why I wanted to point this out is because June 15th, June 17th will be around the same time that this current season will end. And you'll say, what do you mean? We just finished the last Manhunt. There's a global event in 2 weeks, and then there's nothing else after. So that's really just 3 weeks. Why would we have to wait that long? Well, if you go to your seasons and then look at the current tab right here, look at the top right where it says seasons. It says it ends in 15 weeks and 4 days. Now, if you do the numbers on this, this will put us all the way till June 1st. So on June 1st is when this season will be ending. That would just give them 2 weeks before E3 comes out to announce something and then, of course, release it. So ideally, I think that this season was pushed back, right? I feel like this season was delayed so that way people could work on the content, still gather gear if they need to finish their seasons, but also give them time to finish whatever content they were working on. Because if you look at the season track, in a week and 4 days is when the final global event that runs 1 week. So that would technically be 3 weeks, and this full season, the track and everything is done. So obviously this was to give them time to finish whatever content they're doing, and then maybe even delay it so they can announce it during E3, which puts the timeline about right. Now they do have Ubisoft Forward that they could announce it, but I just feel like I said that E3 is such a bigger platform, a bigger audience, that would be a great time to announce a huge expansion, bring new players in, bring old players back, and just capture a bigger audience and then fix whatever they need to fix. Because we all know that the Division 2 is actually not in a bad state. There's just really no content right now. And obviously the PvP needs some tweaking. I would love to see some new game modes. I would love to see the chance of survival still be adding to this game. Let me know what you think that the Division 2 would need in an expansion to really drive new players, old players, and then keep our current players here playing the game for a longer period of time. What kind of content do you think? Do you think we would need survival? Do you think we would need a new raid? Do you think we would need more gear? What do you think that we need to keep this game going forward? Now, I personally would love to see survival because I like those types of game modes, and I always love survival, so I'm a little biased. So for me to play the Division long term, I think survival would do it for me. I would be able to play it, be able to stream it, be able to have fun with you guys with it. It's just one of those game modes that you can play over and over, and the outcome is always different. But hey, whatever they do decide, hopefully it benefits everybody, benefits the whole community, and then we can all have fun playing it. Now, I will tell you that I think that 15 weeks is a long time. So hopefully most of you guys have some other games ready to play. Hopefully you use this time to just enjoy the current game. If you're new, well, make sure you grind it out, have some fun, enjoy the story. I know we do have a lot of new players who are playing the game because I see you guys all in the comments all the time. But for all of you vets and current players and players who are thinking about returning, well, this might be a time for you to just relax a little bit, try other games, and then when we do find out exactly what we're getting, most likely around the E3 time frame, then you guys could come back and then we could all talk about this video later. But that's my prediction on the whole 2020-2021 content release for the Division 2, when I think it's going to be coming out, when we'll be getting more info. So it's going to be a little bit, guys, in my opinion. Well, I just have to buckle up, relax. It's going to be a couple months before we get any new content. So now's the time to enjoy the game. You guys can catch me on twitch.tv/NothingButSkillz. I've actually been streaming hardcore. I have a hardcore character. My goal with that is to make a hardcore raid character and then hopefully complete the raid on hardcore and then get that patch. And that would be like the last thing that I really want that I haven't been able to accomplish on this game because I didn't have a hardcore character. So if you guys want to catch me live, twitch.tv/NothingButSkillz. And I will be streaming this weekend. It's a long weekend. So usually I do stream on the weekend. So we'll be streaming tonight, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, most likely. So if you guys want to come by, chit chat a little bit, talk to everybody in the comment section, ask me questions. A great place to interact with me and ask those questions. And if you guys are working on a hardcore character, come in there, give me tips. My first time making one. So we're going to be working on that, trying to get that knocked out, and then hopefully we can be one step closer to completing the raid on hardcore. But we definitely need to get the gear too, so it's going to be a journey. But hopefully you guys can enjoy it, and then head over to twitch.tv/NothingButSkillz. All right, guys, we're going to wrap up the video here. Let me know what you guys think about this new news coming out with new content coming in 2021 and 2022, and also my prediction about E3 or the next Ubisoft Forward happening around the June time frame is when we'll get the information. I'll see you guys in the next one, but until then, Nothing But Skills is out.